Taylor Swift just got dragged into the Baldoni and Lively legal fight. That's right. Last month, Justin Baldoni filed a $400 million defamation lawsuit against Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. And Taylor Swift is also mentioned in the suit. But why? Let me explain. 2024 was set to end on a calm, peaceful note for everyone in Hollywood. Well, everyone except Justin Baldoni. That's right. On December 20th, Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni for sexually harassing her and even running a campaign to ruin her public image. According to sources, Baldoni and Lively had a beef during the shooting of their movie, It Ends With Us, forcing them to do promos separately. The internet caught a whiff of this beef and started picking sides. Sadly, most people took Justin's side, and this ruined Blake's public image. So she decided to hit him with a lawsuit, claiming he orchestrated the whole smear campaign. Soon as the lawsuit came out, the New York Times released an article exposing texts from Baldoni and his PR team with stuff like,
"We can bury anyone."
Soon after, Baldoni was fired from his talent agency. His podcast co-host left the show, and he was in shambles. Although Baldoni hasn't publicly said anything about the accusations, he hit back with a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times for libel. The lawsuit claims that the Times handpicked messages to make a misleading narrative about Baldoni. In his suit, he even revealed how Lively tried to seize control of the film after production wrapped, which led to the studio allowing Baldoni and Lively to cut their versions of the film and pick the one that tested better. Even though Baldoni's version tested better, Blake refused to promote the film unless her edit was released, and she received a producer credit. Justin said Blake's alleged threats worked, and she was given everything she asked for. Blake even cut him out of the promotion of the film and refused to attend a premiere if he was present. They eventually worked out a deal where he would attend but be far away from Blake and the rest of the cast.
As the time progressed in this film, she decided that she wanted to be a producer. She, applied to be a producer. She went and got the dailies. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor. She came up with her own cut of the film, which is, you have a director who has a cut, and she had a competing cut of the film. And for an executive producer to have a competing cut of a film is incredibly bizarre. But when she starts threatening people and saying, "I'm not going to promote the film, I'm not going to do anything unless you use my cut," that's when it starts to be awfully incendiary. And, as you'll hear in the voice note, as you'll see in the evidence, she had Justin sitting in a basement in his own movie with his friends and family during the premiere of the movie, which should have been the biggest night of his career. He was sitting in the basement.
It doesn't end there. Now Baldoni also filed a new $400 million lawsuit against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. And Taylor Swift has also been named in the suit. Why? Well, turns out, for Blake to exert her control over the film, she allegedly used the help of her star power partner and friends, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. The lawsuit claims Baldoni was invited to Lively's New York City penthouse, where Reynolds and a famous and famously close friend of the couple were present, and allegedly gushed about the direction in which Lively had taken the script with her rewrites. After the meeting, Baldoni then texted Lively about the pivotal rooftop scene from the movie per the complaint, and seemingly appears open to the feedback.
"I really love what you did. It really does help a lot. Makes it so much more fun and interesting. And I would have felt that way without Ryan or Taylor.
Lively responds by telling her co-star that she wants him to win as a director and actor and that they are on the same team with the same goal. However, Baldoni's attorneys now argue that their client felt obliged to text Lively to say that he had liked her pages and hadn't needed Reynolds and her mega celebrity friend to pressure him.
The message could not have been clearer. Baldoni was not just dealing with Lively, he was also facing Lively's dragons, two of the most influential and wealthy celebrities in the world, who were not afraid to make things very difficult for him.
Look, honestly, this case just gets crazier and crazier every single day. We already have a trial date set for March 2026. And the judge is ready to move the trial date ahead if both their lawyers don't stop leaking things to the press. Let's wait and see what happens. That's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.